Just in time for school to get started. It is a great time to be talking with Mikki Wilson of the National PTA about parenting in the digital age. Mikki, you promote something called digital wellness. I didn't think that was possible, but tell me about digital wellness.
Digital wellness is what we are trying to achieve in this new era of digital parenting, right? We have our children now, they're digital natives. They've been born into technology, the internet, the social media apps, and all of it. So what we're really trying to do at National PTA and through our PTA Connected initiative is we're really trying to start the conversation around what does it mean to be safe online, and what is this concept of digital wellness? So we're all trying to figure it out together.
All right, let's talk about getting kids to understand how it all works. When should you start talking to your kids about social media?
I would say that you could not start early enough to have the conversation,
Okay.
really. And it's not just one conversation,
Sure.
It's going to be ongoing, open, and supportive conversations as your child or children age, right? And
Right.
we like to encourage what we call the 3P approach, right? We like to have positive, proactive, and practical ongoing conversations in our households with our families and especially with our children. We want them to be positive because we know that fear and shame does not change our children's behaviors.
Right.
We want to keep it proactive because we don't want to wait for the bad thing to happen and have the conversation then when it feels like it's too late, right? So the earlier we can start these conversations, actually starts to mitigate the experiences that are had down over time.
Right.
And then practical is just about meeting families where they're at. There is no one size fits all solution for this topic. So it's really about keeping families informed so that they're having conversations and making the best decisions that they can for their children and inside of their households.
Yeah, that's the road I wanted to go down. It would be easy to say, don't give your kid a cell phone until X, but kids are different. How do we know when it's a good time that maybe for our kid to have a cell phone and access to social media?
Yeah, it's so hard, right? I get this question all the time. Is there a specific age?
Yeah.
And the truth is, it is different for everyone. And what we know is that parents know their children best, right? And every family is going to have a different approach to when is the right time to use digital devices and all these things. So we encourage what we call talking, trying, and teaching. When you have these conversations, yes, they should be positive and proactive and practical, but also they should be productive. So we encourage you to talk to your children about social media and why they want devices and the games that they're using and all of these things. Definitely talk to them. They feel like they're part of the conversation. That empowers them, and they're going to continue to share their online experiences. When you try things out with them, you're learning too. Don't our children have a great way of teaching us
Yes,
more than we teach them sometimes when
Yep.
it comes to social media and technology? But when we try things with them and when we establish that healthy communication, what happens is they open the door to allow us to teach them things like privacy, safety, how to control the privacy settings, how can we put in those controls and those guidelines that ultimately allow them to be safer online through both experiences, ours and theirs.
All right, and in the 20 seconds or so, what is a great way to use the PTA's resources? Where is there a connection for folks, for parents to go to learn more about what we've just talked about and go a little deeper into it?
Absolutely. I would encourage them to dive deep by visiting pta.org/connected. There on our website, you're going to have access to all these free programs and resources and find what you need to start the conversation you want to have with your child or children today.
Perfect stuff. Thank you so much, Mikki. We appreciate the time. Mikki Wilson of the National PTA.
Thank you, Bob.
We thank you for watching for the last 30 minutes. We hope you've learned something. We certainly have. If you missed anything at all, we'll be back in 90 minutes. I'm Bob Stevens.